So, we have a few more minutes left with you. Do you want to, Surlana, do you want to throw her a curveball or something different out of left field than what we've been talking about? Just something out of the blue? Or
Well, I got that in about, how you can maybe connect if you're not, well-versed in the being psychic. Is there a difference between being clairvoyant and being psychic, or is that just the same way to describe the same thing?
Well, it goes to many levels. I mean, the clairvoyant is usually when you have everything going on. Insofar as you hear the audio, you can hear things on a multidimensional scale. You've got the psychic vision going. You have all abilities, the clairvoyant, the clairaudient, all these things incorporate into just a higher level of psychic ability and a more advanced level, if you ask me. It also has a lot to do with the practice people do insofar as their abilities and how they fine-tune them. Just like remote viewing. I mean, I know they militarize the remote viewing, but literally it's the same thing. They don't want to say that, and Ed Dames will scream about it, but they basically hijack psychic abilities, and then they use their artificial intelligence program to streamline psychic ability to a point where it gets fine-tuned for types of remote accessing and things. So, yeah. It's pretty much, to me, it's all the same. It's just a matter of levels of consciousness and how we define the consciousness and how we're able to navigate in each one.
So can you see something that's going to happen and it happens, or can get something like you get a feeling and then maybe you don't know what it is and it happens? I was just trying to differentiate you and our precog friend.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, in the old days, I would get all sorts of stuff. I used to keep a book, too, of things that I know, like Dreamtime premonitions, and they were always accurate. And a lot of my radar was always switched on and very spot on. And when I got integrated with the technology, they tried to run interference an awful lot. In other words, every time I pushed through a firewall, they tried to push back. Mm-hmm. And so they were definitely, in my opinion, concerned about my access. But I still can get through things, and I still have the radar. I've got like a laser beam knowing now. I don't go through a lot of stuff because I'm so used to artificial intelligence and artificial telepathy that I don't listen. I tune out the dialogues. I tune out a lot of things, and I just transcend to a point where I have the laser beam, and my knowing navigates me. It's the cosmic compass for me. I get past the barriers of every interference pattern that could be possibly there.
All right, so I'm going to change it up real quick. Solaris, what's on your playlist right now? What are you listening music-wise?
Music? I'm listening to your music, Spaceboy.
I knew you were going to say that, and I appreciate it.
It's true. You were just on my show last night. Hyperspace.
But I mean, you remember the video you just sent us.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There's a song at the end of the video, and I have not played it back to find out what the song was. Is it Underwater?
Or is it mysterious?
No, and I'm trying to remember it. Oh my gosh, and they're going to kill me for not remembering that song. It's the one with the girl singing, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, they're a group out of Greece. Actually, they did that song for me. Well, they actually created that song, and then I had them put it on my documentary, and I'll have to get you the information. I'm so sad that
I could play the thing back. I thought maybe you could settle this argument we were having, because it was like I was saying that the song is called Underwater, and she was saying it was what?
Mysterious something, because the woman was singing the word mysterious.
Yeah, but I thought I saw Underwater something.
Yeah,
so.
that's another.
Yeah, it's not Underwater. No, the mysteries of the universe are mysterious. Oh my God, he's going to kill me.
The bottom line, the important thing is I won.
Point goes to Surlana. Okay, all right.
Get out your scorecards. Please put a check mark under my name.
Oh my gosh, you guys, they're going to just nail me. I know I'm going to hear from the guy who wrote that.
All right, so my next random topic is from our game category. Is there a game that you enjoy like to play on the PC, or is it a board game?
Like doing
my whole life's been a game. I realized that being interconnected with artificial intelligence, my whole life was a virtual game. So I used to like old-fashioned stuff. Mask of Eternity is a corny one, but that was my favorite game to play. Mm-hmm. And I used to like to get this, everybody, and this is really old school, but Lego Racers, the racing car?
Yes.
I love those, and I used to like those quite a bit. So yeah, those are my cheesy games.
There is nothing wrong with a cheesy game if it entertains you. I go back old school. One of my all-time favorites is Donkey Kong, and I could play that for hours upon hours. And and of course my father loved playing chess and tried to teach me. And I'm an okay chess player, but he could play that for hours.
Nobody will play Scrabble with me.
I love Scrabble too. I used to play that. Yeah. Before I was abducted, I had a life, you guys. I used to do a lot of cool stuff.
The thing is about Scrabble is why I could not sit there for long periods of time to play against her. but now they have it on
Steam. PC.
Steam, PC. So I had it on my machine that crashed, and I haven't installed it on another machine, but I have played some games with you on Scrabble.
Because he can multitask.
I can multitask. I can do things and sit in a comfortable chair instead of a wooden chair at a table or something like that. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but let's see here. Let me spin the wheel here again. Anybody from history that you admire, or a point in history that you find significant anytime?
Well, Tesla's my favorite of all life forms. I would say he's one of my favorites, just because of his great inventions and his brilliant mind, and his capabilities are just phenomenal. So I'd say he's probably, if I had to meet someone on a timeline, he would be the one.
And who would win in a fight between Tesla and Thomas Edison?
Oh, I can't stand Edison, so I'm all for Tesla. Sorry, I know people are out there liking Edison. I'm like, no way.
Great.
Well, we did shows, 2 separate shows on each, and I still say that Edison did not come out smelling like a rose by any means. So,
well, he was a businessman, and he thought in business terms.
He was a venture capitalist.
Yes, exactly.
Whereas Tesla wasn't about that.
All he wanted to do was create and give the world, something that would free them.
Exactly, and they weaponized it instead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Do you have a good one there, Surlana?
Well, we've covered technology and music.
Mm-hmm. We hit games and history, and what about something from the fringe science category that maybe we could just pick her brain?
You ever heard or experienced a story that was just mind-blowing beyond your own personal experiences?
So, are you asking me a question?
Yeah.
So, what's the question again? I'm sorry.
Outside of your own life, have you ever been?
I mean, because your life is pretty extraordinary.
Yeah.
Yes.
But was there like something outside of this, a story that you've heard or that comes to mind that you think, wow, that was really an interesting story, a powerful story?
Someone else's personal experience?
Well, personal experience, an event, or.
I can't really say that. I know that sounds kind of sad, but I really can't say that. I've done a lot of research, and it seems like I spent a lot of years just investigating technologies and stuff that I was exposed to. So, yeah.
Well, I guess we stumped her in a way, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I guess what we're going to do is, I know that you've got to get out of here a little early because you've got a show coming up at 11 our time, but 12 p.m.'s midnight your time. Surlana, you want to give the audience some information so they can tune in after our show?
You've got that up here. Well, why don't we let her do it? She knows best.
Sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, it's Raven Star's Witching Hour at freedomslips.com, Studio A. 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time, and of course my special guest is Patrick Scott Sporer. Thank you both, Spaceboy and Surlana, for introducing me to Patrick. It's going to be a great show, and I want to thank you both for having me on tonight. It's been a pleasure to be interviewed by both of you.
Hopefully you'll be back, and we'll talk about some other stuff.
Anytime.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, you're a friend of the show, so don't hesitate to give us a call whenever you need something.
Excellent. Well, thank you. And likewise, that goes my way, too. Door swings both ways.
Okay. Well, I guess on that note, we'll let you go so you can do your show.
Okay.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thank you, and have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye.